Yeah, color red, but my mood still blue sky. Sun going down, but the moon's still high. They panic selling, I'm sipping real slow. Zoomed out vision, yeah, I already know. Everybody loud when the candles go green. Real ones quiet when the market get mean. Got my feet up, beach chair in the sand. While they stressing over numbers on the screen. They say it's over, say run for your life. I just smile, yeah, I seen this twice. Low tide now, but the wave comes back. Patience in my pocket, yeah, I'm built like that. Bear market, still vibing, still breathing, still smiling. Red days don't break us. We just wait, then we buying. Bear market, no crying. We chilling, just surviving. Everybody's scared right now, but we good, yeah, we timing. They chase pumps, I collect peace. Turned off noise, yeah, I'm finally free. Headphones on, bass real warm. Winner in the charts, but my soul stays summer. I don't need hype, I don't need tweets. I don't need saviors yelling by this week. Cycles spin like a vinyl disc. Same song playing, yeah, I never miss. Fear so loud, it be talking reckless. I just nod, I've been here, I get it. Every scar got a lesson attached. Every dip, just a slingshot back. Bear market, still vibing, still breathing, still smiling. Red days don't break us. We just wait, then we buying. Bear market, no crying. We chillin', just surviving. Everybody's scared right now, but we good, yeah, we timing. Low lights, late nights, charts glowing on the wall. No rush, no fight, we don't feel the fall. If it takes a year, we'll still be here. Same crew, same dream. When it turns back around, we'll laugh like damn, you should've seen. Bear market, still vibing, no stress, we horizon. Eyes up past the panic, yeah, we built for the climbing. Bear market, still vibing, quiet wins, perfect timing. When the green comes back around, we'll be chilling, still smiling. Bear market, still vibing.
Oh my God.
Red days don't break us. Bear market, no crying. Everybody's scared right now, but we good, yeah, we timing.
Yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. How's everybody doing? Thank you for being here. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. It is Sunday, February 1st, 2026, 10:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How's everybody's weekend? Hope you had a great weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. It was pretty chill. I enjoyed it. But guys, I think the bear market might officially be here. I mean, it's probably been here for a while now, but I need the music to stop playing on my headphones so I can think. Yeah, it's here. It's here. Maybe it is. Actually, it might not be. We'll get into all of that. We'll get into my forecast of what I'm thinking currently of how things might progress for the remainder of the year. So I already shared the chart in the Discord, in Alex's Discord, in the Piper Academy Discord, and in JR's Discord. Shared it all around. So hopefully you've already taken a look, but I will go into detail more so than I did in the Discord post, right? And but yeah, how's it going? See a few people making their way in here, crawling in here. See the D-gens crawling up in here. How's it going, everybody? Good evening. Did you have a good weekend? I just noticed that part of my indicator. What do you guys think? You let me know. Should I get rid of the banner at the bottom? Let me know. I'll do it right now. Should I get rid of this banner? I'll keep the not financial advice in the logo, but should I get rid of the banner? That way we can see the entire screen. I mean, I can make it to where we see the entire screen, but should I just get rid of it? What do you guys think? Let me know. So let's go ahead and say good evening to the beautiful people. We are coming down here, and I want to see if we can get a bounce off of this 3-minute order block. Let's see. Let's check the 5-minute real quick. Okay. Okay, the 5 minutes showing some equal or relatively equal lows down here, so it might want to take those out. If this bearish engulfs, I swear to God. Bearish? Bullish. If this bullish engulfs. We'll see. But you could see well, that's the Monday low currently. Well, looks like we're already sweeping it. It's not actually put in yet. This needs to adjust. Why haven't you adjusted? It's supposed to automatically adjust. No? Oh, okay. We're not doing it yet. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Maybe it'll do it like top of the hour or something. Not real sure. All right. Getting a little push. Can it push back? But anyways, I had the relatively equal lows marked off prior to the stream, and it ended up just overlapping with this Monday low, so I just took it off. But yeah, I was thinking come down, sweep those equal lows as we do, and then get a push to the upside. But that 5-minute showed some relatively equal lows right here. So why it's so weird how they're. Let's go to the 1 minute. Okay, I see. So yeah, I don't really like this low. Don't really like this low. I'd like to trade, but for some reason, BTCC is not loading for me. It's not loading my account. I mean, it shows my account, but it's not loading my funds. So that's kind of worrisome. But it also says when I go to trade, no internet connection, please refresh the page and try again. And I've done that dozens of times now, and it's not working. So they must be having some internal issues going on. Of course, as I'm trying to trade. Gold moving down again, already down 3%. We'll get into that. And we'll get into the macro picture. So that's what we do. That's what we do. So let's go ahead and put in. Actually, let's go ahead and say good evening to the chat. What's going on? How you doing? Hey, BC Port Corp showed up early. What's up, DGen and DGenettes? Thank you for being here, or if you're still here, or maybe you'll come back. What's going on, BC? How you doing, bro? We recorded a new counter this today on immigration policy and border protection and all that stuff. So check that out. No mentions. Well, one slight mention of ICE. That wasn't really the topic. It was more about just like policy in general. So that'll be dropping probably sometime this week. We'll see. But yeah, Alexandra G, my boss, my queen, my god, thank you for being here. Thank you for pinning the Discord link in the chat. Make sure you join the free Discord today. How's it going, RJC? Thank you for being here. Johnny December, what's going on, bro? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Good evening, J. Aura. How you doing, my friend? LBC, you shovel yet? Still can't shovel the ice. It's still ice, so no. Slipping all over the place now because it just keeps getting slick and keeps melting and refreezing. So that's cool. It's fine. It's fine. What's going on, Harp? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on, All Set Fam? Good evening. Good evening. D Generation X, I'm here. Good to see you. Nice, no pun intended. Yeah, don't know what that's about. I'm Hizzle, my nizzle. What's going on, BC? Thank you for being here. Cuban Canadian, I guess. Gold really down. Oh yeah, all right. So we'll definitely be getting into that. Hey all, hey GT Jack, how you doing? Thank you all for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. Let's see if we can get a bounce here on Bitcoin. All right, it's reaching my level, so we will see what kind of reaction we get. We can see the selling volume at least kind of tapering off here as it's moving lower, or volume in general, because this does account for both sides of the market. So there you go. Oh, all right. So we tap the level. We'll see if it can get a reaction or if it wants to go for those equal lows on the 5 minute and 1 minute. I thought about putting a little, wait, did you guys say anything about my banner? Should I keep the banner? Let me know. Or should I get rid of it? Is it too much? Or is it not enough? I was thinking about having a separate screen, like just like a separate square, just like put off on the side, and have that be like breakout or BTCC or something, so you can see me enter and exit trades live. My pre-planted orders are starting to trigger. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah, so check on that. We'll get back to that in just a sec. All right, so still looking for $68,220. That is a 1.272 extension off of this high and this low. And you can see we did pull back to that golden pocket and then pushed. Now we're pushing. And that first target's going to be about, we have the 786 just below that. But this is the measured move, so getting down to 65.4 to 68.2, that's kind of generally what I'm thinking Bitcoin's going to do before it moves back to the upside, potentially dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounce. Let's go to the Coinbase chart. Is this going to be, I don't think this is going to be the one. Let's go back over here. I don't know. This might not get a bounce here, guys. Because those equal lows, they're there. I don't like what I'm seeing so far. Let's go over to, oh, maybe bouncy bounce. I still haven't done my DCA of last week because I thought we were going to get lower. And sure enough, we got a little bit lower. And I still think we're going even lower than we are. Than where we are now. Against the trend, DJ spin that. Should I stay or should I go? I planned my pre-planted orders. DJ spin that. What is going on? LBC would say equal lows. I know it, JR. LBC would say equal lows. Well, they're there. They're there. Let's go to the weekly. You want me to turn on music? Is that what you're saying? You're tired of hearing my voice? Just my voice? Is it too much? Not enough? I need to find the happy music volume place, and I need to remember it. Well, you want against the trend? We'll start off with against the trend. Sure. I just hope the music doesn't affect the stream at all, since my computer apparently can't handle anything these days. If it gets too glitchy, I'm gonna have to turn it off. All right, so let's turn off. Boom. Boom. Look, and here's another thing. So as it's moving to the upside, I gotta turn this music down on my headphones. As we're pushing to the upside, you can see the volume slowing down in that fifth wave. Okay, and that's one key feature, one key point we got to pay attention to. But just from the pure wave count, this is what I put together over the weekend, and yeah, right now I'm kind of sticking to it for now. Of course, forecast can change given new data. Keep that in mind. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. But here, this is what I got. So generally, bull run, 5-wave move. So you have wave 1, which is made up of 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The main rules, there's 3 rules to a 5-wave impulse. 1 being wave 4 cannot come into the territory of wave 1, meaning it cannot touch the top of wave 1. That's actually the second rule. The third rule is wave 2 cannot be 100% or more of wave 1, obviously, because then you break market structure. Okay. And then the third rule is the wave 3 cannot be the shortest wave in the sequence. That's the rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes up wave 1. Then you get a correction, A, B, C, right? Then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you get this complex triangle correction, A, B, C, D, E. Then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making up the final 5th wave. And then you get where we are now, which starting off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this could be considered, or could turn into, a 5-3-5 ABC correction, and others will know that as a dead cat bounce. That's what everybody will be calling it. Now, earlier I said, well, technically not in a bear market. If you're wanting to call tops, cool. I'm happy for you, bro. But let's just go by market structure, and let's go with this low right here. So this is the low, the key low that not must hold, but it's very important for it to hold. If it doesn't, this becomes increasingly much more likely to occur. If it does hold, then potentially we work on a bottoming structure and we push higher. We can sweep it and push higher. It just doesn't become very likely because this is a major swing level within a macro move. And once you break major swing levels, you are changing market structure. So I know I've gone over it before, how this could be an expanded flat. It could turn into an expanded flat, which is just when you build a range and you take out one side and the other side, and then you move higher. But those are tricky. Those are very tricky. The important thing, once you get a sweep like that, if it's going to turn into a next leg to the upside, on the lower time frames, you have to see impulsive price action. But there's rules to it. So first being, if you have A and C end up very close to each other and you start to see this pullback, and then you break this B wave, that's almost guaranteed it's over. It's over, fam. If the pushes to the upside, if A and C are pretty similar, end up being pretty similar in length, that's not good news, okay? Because wave 3 tends to be, in a strong market, it's going to be the biggest wave of the 5-wave sequence. Not always, but that's what it is most of the time. So I have this coming up to the 786. I mean, it could only get up to the golden pocket, and it could only get to the 50% and roll over. It might not even give us this. The idea behind this is just short squeeze, and then roll over. Okay, so Grandpa David needs to increase the size of the font so he can read the prices. Okay, 104 to 105.9, 104 to, we'll say 104 to 106. There's your golden pocket, and 113.826 is your 786. So we could just come up to the golden pocket. We do have these lows in here. Let's go to here. All these lows built up in here could be resistance, as they were once support. Okay. But this general area would be my primary target. But like I said, we could come up to the 50 and reject as well. So we shall see. I'll be looking for impulsive price action and corrective price action. So if it's more corrective, but the dangerous thing about a 535 such as this, and especially when we are talking about the potential of a dead cat bounce, it can get a bit tricky on identifying, is this really, it can look impulsive is what I'm getting at. That's why I said you got to pay attention to wave A and wave C, and if you start to get a heavy pullback and you tap and you touch wave A at all, theoretical wave 1, you pull back and you touch it, you've invalidated the 5-wave impulse, because now you've come into the territory of wave 1. Period. End of story. C wave breaks 1.618. I'm in for the higher high. There you go. C wave breaks the 1.618. Based off of this 1.618. So if it was something like that, you break the 1.618. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So if you do get that push and you break this high, you come up to the 1.618. You break that, then that is clearly showing a sign of strength, but you're also breaking that 786 on the retrace. So that's also a nice sign of strength. But it's not just about breaking it. Also, you need those candle closes above it as well. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that's my general thought on Bitcoin. This is just a measured move based off of bear flag. Let's go to the 4 hour so you can actually see where. Right here. Okay. Why is this so off? And then boom. 67.2. 672. Take it from this high. 67.8. I mean, we'll go with 68. Or 67, 67 to 69. All that stuff. So that's kind of what I'm looking for on the Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and check out the Dixie. The Dixie is getting a bounce, it looks like. Oh, let's go back to the 4 hour. Are we coning? Not quite. Wedging. Are we wedging? Wedging with my legends. How's it going, legends? Oh. Why you do me like this? I'm about to turn this dang magnet off. No, I'll go with this one because I like connected highs and lows. There's a low. This comes up here. This comes down here. This comes up here. When I say connected, I mean this low to this high are touching. These are like internal highs and lows, basically. So this one, I'm not gonna try to put the resistance on that. This one comes down, takes both these lows. Perfect. Bounce. So internal range stuff, external range stuff. There's that. V Monitor, what's going on, man? How you doing? RS Miller, yeah, it changed channels. Yeah. Interesting that we see wave counters. I got the irregular expanded flat as my last bullish idea to be validated, invalidated. Great TA LBC. Thank you, D-Generation X. Yep. That's it, man. That's that's pretty much it. Is that irregular expanded flat? I'm gonna have to look at that one. Expanded flat. I need irregular. Oh, okay. Oh, is it because of the... Ooh, we're dumping.
Yeah. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto.
All right. Well, definitely no on that long, right?
And the moonlight's the tide side. Sitting on the shore while the charts run deep. Candles
Yep, never got the bounce. And that VWAP tanking too. Jeez. Doesn't look like SFP either. Not yet, anyway. So you got these equal lows as well. Should have known it was coming. Should have zoomed out a little more. Take them, and then run it back up, or dump to 68K. I'm still trying to find that irregular expanded flat. I'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out. ETH pushing 2150. Oh yeah. Everything's dumping now, man. Should have been short. Oh yeah, we're dumping. We're in free fall. Come on. Break 74K. Make my life more difficult. Oh, we're dumping hard, man. It's almost time for the long. It's almost time for the long. $500X. Just kidding. I knew we'd come for those equal lows, man. Relatively equal lows. We just broke 75K. Oh, trying to bounce. It's gonna take him, man. It's gonna take him. Will my stuff load yet? Bruh, how are you gonna not be loading my account? I don't understand. Hopefully I can load it. You better be short. I'm not in any trade right now because my BTCC account isn't loading. But hopefully those that follow me are short. This is very, very maddening, to be quite honest with you. I'm trying to load it on the side. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna do it while I'm streaming. I need a new computer so bad. Alright, we're sweeping. I had that problem on BTCC. Did you? Jack trades? Spot. Yeah, I might just have to go to Coinbase and do my DCA on the sweep. Here we go. We're breaking it. We're about to break it. We're about to break the low. That almost 100%, almost, not 100%, but it'll be the first true break of the bull market, of bull market support, is this low. So that's fun. Well, at least my Coinbase is working. Oh, we're getting a push. We getting a push on the 5? Is it gonna hold? It would be absolutely insane if it bounced from here, but I don't think it's going to. Money flow crossing red on the 5 minute. It was green throughout all of this until about right here. Then it turned red. Completely bottoming out on the 5, but the 15, I bet. Oh, come on, come on. We're getting the push. Come on. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Stopped using them because of crappy entries and locked out of logging in. Yeah, someone over the weekend was telling me how it sucks, so I see why. Where else can I trade gold and silver and stock tokenized stocks? Anybody? That's doesn't require KYC. Or a VPN, preferably. Fourth time it's touched this one more and might break. My first long's at 71,500. Probably a good spot to long. Come on. Break it. Break it. Like, I understand if they're like doing a maintenance thing, but like at least have some kind of banner or something that says they're doing maintenance. That would be nice. Just like, man, of all the times, you gotta do it now? What if I log out, log back in? It worked. It worked. It worked. I just had to log out and log back in. Alright. Man, alright, let's do this. Because I want to be able to watch it. NASDAQ dumping as well. Let's turn off. Crosshair. No. Time. No. Alright, so NASDAQ's dumping as well. Let's go to 15. Actually, let's zoom out to the 4. Let's turn off this. Let's turn off indicators. Let's just see price. Yeah, this looks hella toppy on the NASDAQ, doesn't it? About the Russell. Russell's dumping too. S&P dumpage. Of course, we pointed out the SMT divergence between the S&P and the NASDAQ a while ago. Bearish SMT divergence. Let's take a look at gold. Gold doing some more dumping. Looks like it already started the day off with a nice dump. Let's get in there. February 17th and 18th are the days to watch it. It will Chinese New York aligning of 8 planets in a solar eclipse, and we just another flare. Third largest tonight. Blast toward the Earth tonight, which should make northern lights visible to all Monday into Tuesday night. Interesting. A ton of bearish divs on the equities. Yeah, need a correction of some sort to reset. Yep. Blowfin, but I had liquidity issues. Blowfin now. Yeah, I heard that Blowfin started requiring KYC, so I guess not using Blowfin anymore. Good thing I got my funds off there. What are you doing, Bitcoin? Break it already. We're dumping and everything is fine. We chillin'. Put a 1 in the chat if you're chillin'. Ready for more downside. Put a 2 in the chat if you're new to volatility and crypto and you're scared. We'll tell you right now, ain't no reason to be scared. Just a little dip, dip, dipsy do. we've seen plenty of these. And if you're here long enough, you'll see plenty more. It's all part of the cycles. Our total 3. Not looking too hot. Continuing to hold major swing low here. What if we got a swing here and then all the altcoins went kind of crazy on Bitcoin's retrace? And everybody mistook that for bear market back on. And then everything died. Wow, these bonds have the bonds? Hold on, let's go to the 10-year. Okay, bonds are still chilling, man. Which means they're still selling. Well, really holding steady. 20-year. Same. 30-year. Same. Oh, we're getting a nice bounce. Getting a nice push. Yeah, that's a nice push. Not really. Not really at all. Where's the bottom? Good question. Don't we all wish we knew exactly where the bottom would be? My dad asked me this morning, how low do you think Bitcoin will go? And I said, that's a simple question that requires a complex answer. And then I was wondering why my dad isn't watching my show, because if you watch my show, you would know. Pull a fib from this low to this high. I mean, we're at the golden pocket. But that 786 is sitting right there at 65,566. So front run that maybe a little at 66K. I can also whoops, do this. If we look for extension, this is how I got my, well, actually I got the 1.272 based off of this. Where is it? 1.272. It is standard. Where? Oh, there it is. Extended fibs? Elliott wave fibs? Did I not save it? I must not have saved it. That's annoying. Standard. Okay. Alright, 1.272. Oh, was it not based off of that? Oh, I guess it was based off of this. This low to this high. And there you go. Oh. Oh, it was based off. Where's the dang chart? There we go. Oh, I did it. Okay. So from this low to this high, or from this high to this low. Yeah. 1.272 at 68,220. We also have the 786 right there as well. And this is measured move again, right to that level. And we're also losing the dynamic reactor, the chart prime dynamic reactor on the weekly chart. We haven't even touched the weekly dynamic reactor since October of 2023. But if I go to we'll put it on Bitstamp. You can see every time we've broken the weekly dynamic reactor, we've fallen down to the quantum reactor and a little below. Now we only have 2 data sets of that to go off of, but you have this one. Once you fell through, you came down to the quantum. Once you fell through, you came down to the quantum. So 2 data sets is all that we have to go off of. Now, if you're wondering what these other lines are, let's go ahead and get rid of the Market Oracle Pro. These are anchored VWAPs that are anchored to Bitcoin halvings. I got a little curious. I was like, all right, can I find anything between in all of this? And basically I did, and I did. So you get around, on average, 40 to 50% drop once you break the current halving anchored VWAP. The last 2 have been in the 40s, about 46, 47%. So I just went in here and I said, all right, so here's the current one here. You always get you also get a consolidation around it at first. So I don't count those lows. I don't count it until it expands, and then you come back down to it. So, I mean, you get an expansion here, you come down to it. This is very early Bitcoin. I don't really put too much weight into very early Bitcoin. I mean, this, once you lost that anchored VWAP and closed below it, you got a drop of 63%. But that also signaled that we're looking at end of bear market phases, which is interesting. It is very interesting to me. But 45% there. And you will also notice that we never come back to the previous having anchored VWAP. We've never come back to it. 47% there. So if we just go in between that, 46%, you're looking at $48,000. So that $50,000 level should be a nice psychological support level, because you got to think how many people, and we might even come in above that. In fact, I think we might come into at about 55, because that is where the quantum reactor is. It's at that $55,000 level, 55,619 to 54,618 right here. And that would be that next low. So interesting to me that coming from the anchored VWAP down to that level, I mean, the bottom side, now you do extend past. You didn't here, but you did here. And you did here. So, I mean, even if we extended past it, maybe we get in between, because again, we've never come back and tapped the previous having anchored VWAP. We've never done it. So it'd be the first time ever if it came all the way down here. That the previous having anchored VWAP currently sits at $40,870. That 46 to 45K or 45% from the current anchor VWAP gets us to about $48,000. So we'll see. We'll see. Did we finally break that low? Nope. Bro, we tanking. What's up, Nick Dunn? How you doing, bro? Thank you for being here. Rebuild hard. Same with Leafs. Green button or red button LBC? That is the question. Where are we going? I just put it all in there. I just gave it to you. Just give your dad a number, for goodness sake. My dad? I know where my wife... Alright. I don't want to see your full moon. You guys are acting crazy. Lunar Entity, what's going on, man? How you doing? I've been in money market funds since September, patiently waiting to see Kevin Warsh's public stance on forward policy. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. But regardless of Kevin Warsh's stance, yes, if he does get approved and becomes the next Fed chair, that doesn't mean we're going to get exactly what he wants, because the Fed is this is why it's crazy. People just blame Jerome Powell for everything, but the Fed votes. 12 members vote for the interest rate decisions. It's not just the Fed chair that just does it on his own. They make a vote. They put it up for a vote. And out of the 12, I forget what it's called, but they give you, like, what do they call it? The bubbles, the bullet points, whatever it is. I don't know if you get that during the minutes or if you get that the day of. I think you get it the day of the FOMC. I'd have to go and look. But you can see where they all voted, and you can see why they wanted what they wanted and how they came to the interest rate decision. So, point is, even if Warsh is a hawk, which everything says he will be a hawk. Hawk being that he's likely to cut interest rates, but he's also not likely to push for quantitative easing at all. So that could be bearish. That probably would be bearish for markets in general, at least short term. Now, long term, that is actually preferable policy, in my opinion, because it would just make the dollar stronger, and we would continue to dominate everybody else, all of you others, all of you foreigners. I'm a stupid American. Don't listen to me, okay? We don't know what we're talking about half the time. We can just blow stuff up. We're getting a breakout on USDT dominance. We've been watching that for a while now, but starting to get that break. We'll see what happens. Eventually we will come from all these juicy lows down here. The question is only a matter of when, not if. In my opinion, not financial advice. Do your own research. And yeah. I've never wanted lower Bitcoin prices more in my life. Come on. I gotta go back to a single screen. There we go. Absolute bottom, we'll say 55 to 56k, but I do think it can go lower than that, but we'll see. 55, 56k. 50k is a very nice psychological level, and why 55, 56 might be the actual number is because The closer you get to $50,000, that becomes a very nice, juicy level, because from there, people think, well, it went over 100K. So if we bought here, and since it runs on these 4-year cycles and it always breaks the old all-time high, then we should get at least 100% gain plus gain from 50K. So psychologically, that just seems like a very solid number, that 50K. So 55 to 56 though is there in case that price, that level gets front run, because everybody's wanting to buy 50K, but not everybody can get the price they want. Dot chart. Dot chart. Manor MJ, thank you so much. Thank you. The Fed dot chart. That's exactly it. Thank you. People expect worse to be a hawk. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Manor. Thank you so much. I couldn't think of it to save my life, man. Yeah, it's the Fed dot chart. See if I can find it real quick. But yeah, I'm thinking more downside, guys, so be careful. I'm hoping we get a sweep of that low, and then we can go. Then we can hopefully start squeezing, get a nice little short squeeze, and get our dead cat bounce, the bounce part. That would be very, very nice. Don't know why I'm yawning so much. Like it's actual dots. Here's the. That's not it. There's the dot chart. So. That's like a lot. Longer run, 2028. Okay. So 2026, we're pretty clustered between a 3.0 and a 4.0 interest rate. We're sitting, I think, what are we at? 3.75? So we see most seeing a little bit more cutting, or some. Only one member saw ending 2026 at 2 point something. It's not quite 2.25. It's like 2.15 or something. 2 point, yeah. Then you got another one at 2 point, a little above 2.5. That's weird. But the majority are between 3.0 and, we'll say, 3.75, which is what we're currently at on our interest rates. So not a whole lot of Fed members thinking that we're going to get more cuts this year. At least not any dramatic cuts. More so 2027, not so much. I mean, you see it's pretty... Look, it's a down arrow. Literally. It's literally down. We're cutting down. And a lot more so... Yeah, 2028. Yeah, over the longer run. Yeah, we're favoring... Looks like we're heavily... They're heavily favoring the 3.03% interest rate. For now. Which, I mean... A lot of people get upset about it, but... I mean... In general, I mean, yeah, you want interest rates to come down, but if they're up, that means the economy is still doing well enough to where you can keep them elevated. It also helps pay down the debt a little bit, I think. I don't know. But you need people to be able to buy bonds. that helps too. I don't know. Yeah, this is some super nerdy stuff in here, so. But thank you, Manor, for bringing that to me. I was completely blanking, but yeah. Looks like we're trying to get a little bit of a push. Ooh, I need to get out of here. Not sure about those lows, fam. Yeah, we're coming. Yeah, we're coming. We're coming for those lows. At some point, we're coming for those lows. Equal lows. All right, fam. I do greatly appreciate you all for joining me this evening. Hey, Jesus Saves. God bless you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, thank you all for joining me this evening. We'll be back tomorrow, bright and early, at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, tomorrow is Monday. So it's going to be a Monday. There's always tends to be a false move Mondays. So maybe the false move will be downside. And then the rest of the week will be green because we swept the low and we're bouncing for our dead cat bounce. So maybe we can have a few green weeks ahead. We will see. I completely forgot to go over the economic calendar, guys. We have something every day this week except for Thursday. United Kingdom stuff doesn't count. We don't care. But we have ISM manufacturing tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. JOLTS jobs opening Tuesday at 10 a.m. And this is also non-farm payroll week, which is typically one of the most volatile weeks outside of the FOMC. But we are stacked on our economic data this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be paying attention around those times, even leading up to them. You tend to get equal lows, equal highs, areas of liquidity built up before you have the data come out. Data comes out and it goes for that liquidity, and then it does a thing. And then you trade based off of that thing that it does. Does it sweep, put in a market structure shift and go? Or does it break the liquidity, retrace up to it, and reject it? That's almost how it goes every time. Then Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate. And then at 10 again, Michigan consumer sentiment. So 10 a.m. is going to be the time to watch this week. So there we go. All right, fam. Damn. All the viewers missed it. All the 10 people missed it. 15. That's okay. It's my fault. So yeah, thank you all for joining me this evening. I do greatly appreciate it if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out, hitting that subscribe if you are new, and hit that notification bell to be notified for whenever I create new content when I go live. Follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. Join the free Discord, link in the description. That's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep or rest of your morning, depending on where you are in the world. And I will catch all of you right back here tomorrow. Shout out to All Set. Well, we're going to wrap it up with Against the Trend. Quality. Mad love. God bless. By the way. Peace out. Bye.
Tuesday we don't play. Fibs on deck, get out the
Play. Play.
Screens glow blue in the dead of night. Candles breathing red and white. Every tick feels personal. Every move feels irreversible. I've chased breakouts, I've paid the fee. Learned the hard way about leverage greed. Lines on charts like fault lines. Split one bad click and you counterfeit. Heart rate rising with the spread. I don't trade hope, I trade what's said. I'm against the trend, still holding ground. Cut my losses before they drown. No revenge trades, no empty prayers. I size my risk cause I know the snare. If it stops me out, I reload my frame. Survive the storm, protect the game. Liquidity hunts in the quiet hours. Wicks like teeth, they smell your fear. They shake the tree, they fake the move. Take the weak before the truth. I don't need wins every single day. Just consistency that pays my way. Discipline louder than my doubt. Patience prints when I wait it out. I miss the move, I don't chase the high. There's always another setup by. I'm against the trend, still holding ground. Cut my losses before they drown. No revenge trades, no empty prayers. I size my risk cause I know the snare. If it stops me out, I reload my frame. Survive the storm, protect the game. Flat is a position, silence too. Sometimes doing nothing's the pro move. I don't fight tape, I don't fight time. I let the market show its head, not mine. I'm against the trend, still breathing calm. Risk appetite, emotions gone. If they sweep lows just to reverse, I'll catch the move, not chase the curse. One good trade.